Hey guys, so I know it's been a super long time since I've uploaded a video or anything like that, but I'm back for now. I have a few other videos planned besides just this one, but this one is going to be about my Luxy hair extensions. No, this is not a sponsored video. I did not get them for free. I bought them full out and they were quite expensive, but yeah. So I just wanted to talk about these a little bit. I have not actually opened them yet, but yeah. So basically, Luxy hair extensions are pretty awesome from what I hear. Really good reviews, but basically when you go on their site, you pick the shade of hair you want, and then you pick the gram amount you want, like the thickness of the hair. And it kind of tells you, like, for short hair, obviously. Anyway, for thinner hair, for medium hair, for really thick hair, and I, for one, have really thick hair. I have a ton of hair. It does never look like it, but I have a ton, and so basically there's 120 grams, 160 grams, I believe, and then 220 grams. I personally got the 160 grams because I couldn't afford the 220. They were like 200 something for the 220 grams, and then they were like 160 for the, what is it, like $1 a gram? What is this? I didn't even think about that, but it probably is. But anyway, so yeah. So before I actually like opened them, I wanted to get on camera and talk about them. So yeah. So basically when you get them, they come in this, and there's two compartments. There's the top one and the bottom one, and the top one is actually sealed with a little seal thingy because it says cannot return or exchange if opened. So as soon as you break this seal, you cannot actually return these anymore. So they give you a little piece in the bottom that just magnetically opens like this. And it fell out right away. So this I did actually open and take out already. It was in a little, kind of like a hairnet thing. But this is it. And all of their extensions are actually 20 inches long, which is super awesome because, you know, you buy extensions from Sally's, which is where my old extensions were from, and not only do they suck, but they're not that long, and they're still super expensive. So for quality and amount of hair and length of hair that you get with these, I think they're a way better deal for reasonably the same price. You know, you go to Sally's and you buy extensions, and they're like 130 bucks. It's like 160, and you can get 10 times better extensions. So yes, so let me just back up so you can see how long these actually are. So if I were to put these in my hair, they would go down to about there. But yeah, so this is the 2-clip weave, whatever they're called, I don't know. So this is what the clips look like. They just snap open, snap shut. They seem to be pretty solidly on there. Also, way better than the Sally's ones because they have like hair coming out, they're not sewed on well, but these are really tight to it. If you look, they're really tight, the thing, and this band is pretty thick here too, which is really nice. If you're wondering why I got this color when my hair is this color, it is because Halloween is coming up and I'm going to be dyeing my hair, and I'm also going to be dyeing these extensions. I had gray hair for a time, and I think I'm going to go back to that if I can get the color of my own hair correct, because it's so dark. But that is why I got this color, because it is obviously very different. But yeah, so let's open the other ones and make sure that everything's good with that. So obviously I did already break the seal. I didn't actually open it or take them out or anything. I just kind of scratched it open with my nail. But yeah, so this is how they come. And also, what I forgot to mention earlier is in the bottom, it's actually attached to this little card, and I'll hold it up. It's just a little read me first card. You guys can pause the video and read that if you want to. But it's attached or held in with this thing. So you just kind of, I don't know, take that out, read it. I think it just talks about don't wear or style the piece. You guys can just read it, you know? You guys can just read it. So basically the same thing with this big chunk of delicious hair that is really nicely woven, like just twisted in there. So it's just attached like this. Little, what are these called? I can't remember what they're called. What is this? And then they're hair netted, and let's see if I can actually get these out. It's actually pretty easy. Okay, so please take care of me and I will last longer. Okay, so this is basically just like care, which is actually helpful because a lot of people don't necessarily know how to take care of extensions. You know, they don't really know if you're supposed to wash them, if you're not supposed to wash them, what. So it just kind of tells you, and it gives you an approximation of how many wears you should have before you wash it. And actually, they sent me an email after I got them that basically said the same thing. So that's pretty nice that it tells you, though, because I've never had that with any other extensions, where, you know, it's giving me pretty direct instructions on how to care for them. So let's get these babies out of this hairnet. This oh so sexy hairnet. That's just look at that. I don't like that. Okay. So this, and actually I'll grab these other ones. So this is the 120 grams, or 160, my bad, this is 160 grams. And this is actually how much hair you get. And it's, I mean, it's a lot of hair. So let's see, if I do this, I can wrap my fingers around this much through my hair. It's about the same. So it's about the same density as my own hair, which doesn't seem like it, but I have a lot of layers. So this is pretty nice. You know, I was kind of depressed that I wasn't getting the 220, but that's okay because these are pretty nice. This is a lot of hair. I'm not entirely sure how many of each clip amount you get, but here's a 2 clip. And that's, I am stepping on things and probably breaking them. That's not good. Okay, so, okay, you know, if they're really gonna, like, tie this, they should really make sure that they're not, like, tying the hair in it, too. Like, look at this. They tied this, and there's hair caught in it. It's kind of upsetting. So, I'm gonna be very gentle about how I do this. I don't want to, like, cut any actual hair. Okay. Don't worry, guys. I don't actually think I cut any hair doing that. But, yeah, look at this. Look. Look at that. It's just attached. Oh, the hair is all matted right there and snarly. Look at that. It's the only downside so far. But it is a downside. Okay. So, damn, this hair feels so nice. So here we have a 4 clip. I believe there's 2 of those. Sorry if I'm like walking off camera. I'm gonna lay these down on my bed. Yeah, so here's another 4 clip. Have a 3 clip and I believe another 3 clip. Yep, so there's 2 3 clips. And so far all of these are looking really nice. Like they don't look like they're damaged in any way at all. And then we have our second 2 clip. And then we have 4 of these single clips. Okay, so there's 2 of each and 4 singles. And the singles are really, really nice for like around here or down here to blend. Like if you ever wear extensions and you have hair that just like sticks forward and like curls around your neck, it's really helpful to just take a single one and just be like, pfft. That's what I love them for. Everybody else uses them for like their bangs and stuff. I'm like, nah, just down under. That was weird. I don't know why I just did that. So yeah, so that is my extensions. Oh, and then also in this box, in case any of your clips break off, it comes with 2 extras, which is cool because those are always handy. Although these ones, like I've said, seem sturdy enough that they shouldn't, but one never does know, especially if they last a long time and you wear them a lot, like the people who wear them like daily. Everyone can't do it. But yeah, so those are my extensions. I will come back after I have dyed them and I will show you them in my hair and give you more pros, cons, if there are any. But one thing I want to mention is that I ordered them less than a week ago and I've already had them for like 2 days. I think I ordered them on a Sunday, they shipped out on Monday, and I got them by like Wednesday. Something like that. So yeah, I've already had them for like 2 days, and it's super fast delivery. They say it usually takes like 5 business days to ship and be delivered, but I got mine even sooner than that. Maybe it's because I think they're based out of Pennsylvania, and I think I'm a little closer to Pennsylvania than people who are like in California ordering, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know my placements of the states though, so I can't really help you. But yes, so I will be back soon with the rest. So. Bam, I'm back. It has been like 3 days since I filmed the last part of this video. But yeah, today is actually Halloween, hence the cat ears and the little jingly collar. I had my Halloween party 2 days ago, so I'm not in my costume or anything, just wearing the little ears and stuff and have my makeup all done like I did on Halloween. But yeah, I didn't really have a costume, just like a shirt that I'd made and some really awesome leggings I bought off Etsy. But yeah, so this is all you guys are gonna get. But I do have my extensions in today, and I did dye my hair like I said I was going to in the previous part of the video. So I wanted to check back in and give you the rest of the pros and cons and just let you guys see how they are and how they held up with the dye. So I actually have all of them in my hair right now, all of the 160 grams extensions. So I think that, and I saw my hair is the same length for the most part as it was in the previous video. However, because it was darker, it probably looked a little longer. But my hair itself comes down to about here, and then I have some like layers in it. So you guys can, I'll do a 360 real quick and you guys can see how well I blended them, whatever. So I feel like it probably got really bright when I was doing that. But for the most part, it's all blended pretty well. You can tell that there's shorter layers in there and it doesn't necessarily match, but as far as the color goes, it doesn't match, but when they're in, you can't tell as much. But the only thing I did was tone these out with some Wella T18 toner, and it became this beautiful silver color, and then my hair was a little bit more difficult to match, but I didn't have to bleach the extensions, I didn't have to do anything to them. My previous pair from Sally's, when I did my hair silver, was actually, I bleached them out first, and I shouldn't have because they're already crappy quality extensions and it ruined them, but these ones I did not bleach or do anything to except for tone them out, and they're gorgeous and they held up so well. I don't really ever have to brush them. I just run my fingers through them a lot and it works wonders. You know, the Sally ones would just tangle, and no matter how often I ran my hands through them, they would just tangle horrendously. So that's pro. What cons do I have? They get really heavy after a while. I think that's the only, like, really negative thing I have to say about them, is that they get really, really heavy after a few hours, and because I have more on this side, because my head or my part goes to this side, it kind of, I don't know, makes my head feel like it's going like this the whole day, and it makes me do this a lot, but everybody's different, and I obviously got the heavier set, the 160 gram sets, so if you're getting like the 120, they're probably not going to feel as heavy on your head. Also, I'm wearing them all right now, whereas if you didn't wear them all, they're not going to be as heavy. So really, that's a fixable problem, and everybody's different. Maybe not everybody's going to feel like they're super heavy, so that's like my only negative thing I have to say about them. Otherwise, I really love them. They don't tangle. They took color super, super well. They're not really super damaged or anything like that after doing all of that. The ends are they're really straight cut, so you might want to, like, I forgot the word, blend them a little more, like cutting them and blending them to your natural hair, but that's a choice that you guys have to make. I spent too much money on these to take the scissors to them and possibly screw them up, so even though I cut and dye my own hair, I am not willing to do it to extensions. My hair will grow back. But yeah, so this is the finished, oh Jesus, I have stuff on my floor and almost fell over. So this is the finished look. So comment below, tell me what you think. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will try and answer them to the best of my abilities. But yeah, anyway, happy Halloween, guys. Bye.